It's tough when you talk to officials and I ask them, hey, we only shot 2 free throws. We only went to the free throw line twice up into the fourth quarter, and she tells me it's not her job. It's frustrating, and I don't give a damn if I get fined because that's cheap, and I am tired of it. Because I've been nice and I've been humble with it, but I am tired.
Barbie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Barbie? The emotional decline continues for Angel Reese. The temper tantrums, the complete loss of emotional control continues for the Bayou Barbie, as well as the Chi-Town Barbie and Double Double Barbie, and whatever other alias that Angel Reese has decided.
Think Angel Reese is all smiles and lashes? Think again. This time, she blew up like a shaken soda bottle at a science fair, aimed straight at her own coach while the Chicago sky crumbled like ice cream in a heat wave. Was it raw passion, boiling frustration, or just one too many missed passes? Whatever the trigger, the eruption has fans calling for suspensions and grabbing popcorn. This wasn't just a loss, it was a courtside soap opera in full swing.
I was like, good God, she can't get out of her own way. And I don't give a rat's how frustrated she is. The Chicago Sky should suspend her for this. They won't, because they're too damn scared of her fame.
You'd think that clipboard had insulted Angel Reese's entire ancestry the way she smacked it out of the assistant coach's hands, like it owed her rent. The Chicago Sky bench looked torn between calling a timeout or summoning an exorcist. 1 minute, it was a basketball game. The next, we were witnessing a one-woman show. The Angel Reese saga. Act 3, raw, unscripted, and impossible to ignore.
This is some Bush League lack of respect. This behavior can't happen. It can't happen. Look at that. Slap a keyboard out of the coach's hand. They ought to give you 2 to 5 games for
the
that.
WNBA hasn't seen this level of drama since Liz Cambage tried channeling Dennis Rodman, minus the rings. Now, enter Angel Reese, unraveling in real time on national TV, swatting clipboards like she's chasing flies at a family cookout. And the league's response? Crickets. Absolutely nothing. Because apparently, if your meltdown racks up enough social media traction, it's not a tantrum. It's competitive fire. Welcome to the new WNBA, where going off the rails doesn't get you disciplined. It gets you player of the week.
Every whistle, like, I'm not joking. There was one play where Angel Reese dribbled backward. She backed into Aaliyah Edwards and tripped over her own feet and got free throws. The free throws that led to this happening were unbelievably soft. That led to Angel Reese breaking.
Fans across the league were left clutching their pearls and their remotes, wondering exactly how much privilege it takes before slapping office supplies turns into performance art. And no, this wasn't some heat of the moment burst of competitive fire. This was main character syndrome in its final form, unfiltered, unbothered, and dialed up to 11.
Reese, the most toxic player in all of basketball, is out here slapping clipboards out of her coaching staff's hand because she's so mad her team committed a foul in the crunch after she shot 15 free throws this game. This is the lowest of the low disrespect that you can show to your coaching staff. She trying to get y'all locked in, worried about the next play, and you so toxic with your terrible, awful...
A $10 hairdryer would have done more to cool things down, but instead of regrouping, resetting, or just a thought, playing defense, Angel Reese zeroed in on that clipboard like it insulted her mother in front of company.
I would be worried about Angel Reese demanding a trade. Earlier in the season, she had no one to blame but herself, but over the last 4, maybe 5 weeks, Angel Reese has been dominant and you're still losing.
Now imagine being the assistant coach, just trying to sketch up a play that might salvage your dignity and job. And boom, Angel Reese goes full WWE on your dry erase marker. You're not even angry. You're just standing there, re-evaluating every life decision that led you to this exact moment. Meanwhile, Angel's stomping around like someone jacked her Gatorade, and the WNBA, all they offer is a polite shrug and a participation ribbon dusted in glitter. Watch closely, and you can almost see Kathy Engelbert slipping Reese a bonus check with one hand and a reality show contract with the other. Forget technical fouls. We've got TikTok clout to chase. And while we're asking questions, how exactly did Angel Reese end up at the free throw line 15 times in one game? 15? That's not a stat line, that's a spiritual awakening. At this rate, she could have funded the national debt with layups and a headband.
This is something that has been talked about by so many other people, but guess what? You've been ignoring it. And now Angel Reese is screaming about it. And do certain people want to take heed and listen? Oh, yeah. It's the group that likes to hate on another player we largely see the amount of bad calls by officials in these games. And I have said from the beginning, the officiating in the WNBA is absolutely.
You know it's rigged when the refs are basically gift wrapping the game, bow, scented candle, and all. Chicago Sky fans are left wondering, was that basketball or a therapy session? And still, they lost. Even with the calls, even with Angel Reese auditioning for a Broadway meltdown, even with the assistant coach diagnosed with clipboard PTSD, they lost. Again. At this point, if choking were an Olympic sport, the Sky would bring home gold every year. Angel could open a yoga studio called Missed Opportunities and Bad Attitudes, but instead of consequences, she gets a press conference and a highlight reel. Because in the WNBA, it's not chaos, it's passion. Not disrespect, grit. Not assault on a clipboard. Leadership. PR spin at its finest.
Slap the clipboard out of her hand. Why do you guys hate Angel Reese so much? The Angel Reese hate is so forced. This is why we hate the bricklaying slough. She has a terrible attitude, awful, toxic. This is why she has no friend. This is why the world hates her, except for the Black Clan and the Black Clan panders, man. I don't think I've ever seen a player slap the clipboard out of their coaching staff's hand. Look at it. Look at y'all bricklaying.
Now the fan base is tearing itself apart like it's the Hunger Games. Half want Angel suspended immediately. The other half are making shrine collages on Instagram set to dope beats. One side sees a spoiled athlete disrespecting authority. The other sees Beyonce and Jordans. No middle ground. You're either team clipboard or team chaos. And don't even think about criticizing her. Say one word that sounds like discipline, and a swarm of social media warriors will invade your timeline like you're the villain in a Disney sequel. Forget reason. This is all about vibes now. Meanwhile, Chicago Sky fans are just trying to survive another soul-crushing season. The scoreboard barely matters anymore. Coaches don't strategize, they pray. Refs don't officiate, they avoid eye contact. And fans, they're just here for the memes. Make no mistake, Angel Reese's talent is real. She's athletic, physical, rebounds like the ball insulted her. But talent without maturity? It's just a glittery grenade. And right now, she's blowing up in real time.
That is one of the most disrespectful acts I've ever witnessed by a professional athlete towards their coach, one of their coaches. I mean, wow. Wow. What are we doing?
We're not witnessing the rise of a star. We're watching a very public implosion, dressed up as empowerment. This isn't hunger for victory. It's hunger for validation, attention, and that viral clip everyone's chasing. The scariest part, she knows it. She knows the league won't touch her. Every tantrum nets her another 100,000 Instagram followers and a podcast deal. Every clipboard, smack makes ESPN tingle because controversy sells. And who suffers? The league itself, slowly turning into a circus where elephants tweet and clowns run HR. What's next? Easy. The WNBA will do what it always does with problem players who bring views. Rebrand the meltdown. By next week, it'll be all about raw passion and emotional intensity. Someone will start selling custom clipboards with Angel's face on them. And yes, they'll sell out in 5 minutes.
Been in the headlines, man, after erupting in a press conference, pretty much swearing at reporters. And I'm here to tell you today is another day of the Angel Reese drama because she has simply smacked the clipboard out of an assistant coach's hands. Yes, now all of this went down during the Washington missed this game. This happened on national.
Meanwhile, fans calling for consequences get ignored faster than a G League stat sheet. Wouldn't it be refreshing if the league just said throwing fits and disrespecting coaches isn't acceptable? But no, they keep feeding the beast. Why? Because controversy sells. Drama is currency. Accountability, that's bad for business. So don't expect a suspension. Expect a documentary. Angel Reese, the untouchable, coming soon to a streaming service near you, featuring exclusive footage of clipboard abuse and sponsored foul shots. And it's not just Reese. She's the latest face of a league that rewards drama over discipline. Authenticity, she could toss a water bottle at the mascot, and Kathy Engelbert would hand her roses and a gift card. The message is clear. Act out, cash in. But the best part? The excuses, the tear-soaked, spin-doctored nonsense. Apparently, Angel Reese is just passionate, expressing herself, or, my favorite, a misunderstood leader. Because leadership in 2025 apparently means yanking clipboards away like a jilted ex.
Surprised that Angel did that. I can understand it was the waning seconds of a hotly contested game, but that's disrespectful. You don't knock a clipboard out of your assistant coach's hand. Like, there's a lot of other ways that you can give people what you're feeling inside without disrespecting your coaching staff. Like, I don't vibe with that. I thought she was